For cheap, safe, and reliable coin service, head on over to FIFACoinZone.com and make sure to use Dirty at checkout to get all that good extra discount. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and today we've got new Team of the Season cards on the horizon with the AT&T MLS All Star Game roster officially announced. Last year, EA dropped special MLS cards. I'm expecting the same. It's going to be on repeat. Here is the 11, and I've got my predictions for you. Basically, it came down to fan voting, a couple commissioner picks with Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, and then more than a vote, which you can see down there with Obafemi Martins is really cool. They took every goal scored online in FIFA equaled a vote, and obviously Martins is a sweaty player. They're all going to want to see him get involved. Let's get right into the squad. If you enjoy the content, make sure to drop a thumbs up, and I think all this will happen. It will come out officially on the date of the All-Star Game, which is the 29th. So 2 weeks from now, I believe we will have an entire starting 11 of new Blues. Hey, so here's the 13 Blues, and I'm going to briefly run down the upgrades and the improvements and ratings. Make sure to drop some comments. Who are your top 3 most influential, and what are your predictions for ratings with these blue cards? And as for the silvers, I don't think EA is going to change some of the guys into golds, and that's why I left the majority of them at a 74, because EA hasn't been known to really take silvers when they do the Team of the Season and bump them up to golds. It's not impossible. It's not something they've never done. It's just kind of rare. We got FIFA goodness with this fierce Brazilian. And with the upgrade in pace, and then still having the 4-star skill moves, he's got a finesse shot of dreams. I think it's going to be a very great card. Easy to link up, make things happen. 4-2-2 madness. Yes, sirree! And he's got 9 goals and 2 assists thus far in the MLS. A lot of shots, too. A lot of shots on goal. Steven Gerrard was one of the commissioner picks, and it's good to see him shift into the MLS. I'll get to watch him play in more matches, which is always a good look. I'm not a fan of Liverpool, but it's very difficult to not give respect to Steven Gerrard. Shooting, passing are going to be through the roof. No surprises there. I've got Obafemi Martins with 97 pace. I don't know if he's going to get that quick, but it's possible. And this card's going to be gross. Probably right up there for most deadly out of everyone on the final 13, regardless of rating, just because he's got the stats in the right places. And he has a 5-star weak foot. We've got David Villa, who has been close to the MVP in terms of the MLS. He's got 10 goals as well as 3 assists up to this point, and he's got 72 shots. I mean, he's shooting from everywhere, and it's going to be interesting to see if they upgrade his pace enough. But I think an 80 pace with something around that 90-ish for shooting is going to definitely create a dangerous card. Then we've got Michael Bradley, who is really good in person. He's influential. He scored a goal just the other day for the national team, excuse me, and we needed it. We had a 1-1 draw. But I don't know if this card's going to be a game changer. He just doesn't have the pace or the skills, and he can be kind of sluggish in FIFA, in my opinion. We've also got Zusi, and if he's going to be a winger, we are going to struggle to use him. He's not going to be that dominant silver. He's got great shot power in his regular card. This will be no different. They might shift his position. He's been playing more so up front in the MLS. We've got Dempsey, and more Dempsey. This is another card that you don't want to run into. He's big. He's got the skills. Look at that, 89 dribbling is what I'm kind of predicting with a 90 shot. Doesn't matter if you play him as a cam, a center forward, or a striker. Only good things can happen. We've also got Frankie Lampard, who is similar to Gerrard, just a little bit slower in pace, but the shooting and the passing, if you give them opportunities on goal or for free kicks, any kind of set piece specialist, both of them will be all over the place. And we have Benny, and more Benny. It should be interesting to see what EA does with some of the silvers. It's hard to predict these stats because I don't know how much of an upgrade they're going to make in certain areas, but could be a very influential silver card if he keeps a 74 rating, so just under the gold situation. We've also got DeMarcus Beasley, who plays for the Houston Dynamo. He didn't score any goals, and he doesn't have any assists on the year, so I think pace, dribbling, and defense have to be where they upgrade this card. It can't be a huge move in terms of shooting or passing. I've also got Besler. This might be one of the biggest moves in terms of center backs. He's already really good. He's a special card in the MLS. I use him in a lot of different squads. You also have Opara, Win. You have great center backs with pace that you can use in MLS. Positioning is always an issue, but if you can get up to an 80 defense, wow. And then we still have Mr. Gonzalez, who actually has a couple goals as a center back, even though one of them came off his shin. from a little bit earlier. I don't remember when that game happened. I remember he had a game winner though in the 90th minute. He's not the fastest, he's not the quickest, and I don't think that's going to change, but he should be a decent card. I'd like to try him out into some sort of MLS squad builder. And then finally, we have the goalkeeper Ramondo, who's 35 years young, and I'm not sure where they're going to wiggle and work. I have not been a big believer in terms of team of the season informs just for goalkeepers. I don't see the consistency a lot of times, so we're going to shake it up together. If you enjoyed the content, drop a thumbs up, subscribe. If you are new, make sure to follow me on Twitter at DirtyMikeUSA and Instagram at DirtyMikeVision. I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP.